Yo, my friend, welcome to Coach Paul's Life Tip Podcast. This is a place where you are going to be set free through every single day, challenges, struggles, possibilities, all of those things in your life. These life tips are going to help you navigate to your process. Hit that subscribe button here on iTunes and drop me a review down below if you like my content. You could also follow me on Spotify, iHeart, and YouTube. Now, here's the kicker. If you want to watch me live, you can pick me up live every single day on Facebook at facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra. I come on 7:30 a.m. every single morning, Central Standard Time, to bring you these tips. So once again, that's facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra. So if you are all about community and helping build a community, then that's the place to be. With that being said, sit back and enjoy the ride. Yo, I wanted to take this quick second and dedicate this episode right here to a very good friend of mine, my man E. Wilson from JTC Corporation. And the reason being is because after I made this podcast that you're about to listen to about affirmations, this dude calls me and starts affirming things in my life. And as he's affirming them in my life, he's being affirmed. Because in the conversation, he said, as I'm telling you this, I'm being encouraged. And so it's phenomenal the way this worked. So you're about to listen to this episode about affirmations and what it does for the other person and what it does for you. Stay tuned. Good morning, my friend. Once again, this is Coach Paul, and this is your life tip number 23. But before I get started, I just want you to know that I got some snorers in the background because remember, I'm working out of an Airbnb, and it's a tiny little spot. But I got Gracie here, and I've also got Buster in the background, and they are snoozing like crazy. And so I just wanted to throw that out there that it's not Coach Paul snoring or there ain't nothing else going on behind the scenes that is making these noises. But we're just going to continue to rock this thing for you today. And so your life tip for today is number 23, and that is affirm someone today. That affirmation isn't only for them, but it's also for you. We have to cheer ourselves on every single day. And as we're cheering ourselves on with I am statements or whatever you use in order to get you pumped up for you to believe who you are and what you are and what God created you to be, or if you're not a believer, whatever that looks like for you, right? We have to cheer ourselves on every single day. And so as we cheer ourselves on with affirmations, we're able to cheer others on because what we've been given freely and what we work for, typically we want to be able to help and bless somebody else. And so affirmations actually save a person's life. Now, it may not physically save someone's life, let's say from suicide or something like that, but it could actually save their life from the thoughts that they have in their mind that they're not quite sure if that's really God speaking to them or their inner self speaking to them or what they're supposed to be doing in this next season of their life. So true story. There was probably, I think it was 2017, I believe. I had went to go and help a very good friend of mine close up shop. They had just lost their dad a few months prior. And so I went out there to help them close up shop and get ready for the winter. Well, in that instance, because I used to work for that company, one of the girls that worked there, I was working and I was throwing garbage, and all of a sudden it just dropped in my spirit to go and tell this girl that there was something greater for her. She just had to go and pursue it. And so I go in the store and I'm sitting here going, man, I've known this girl for 2 days. Like, I haven't really had a conversation with her. I haven't really earned her trust. And so I just, being me, I just, I don't even know what I said to crack a joke and just be like, basically getting in that conversation level with her. And so it came to the point where I'm like, listen, I know this is going to sound weird. I said, but I really feel that I need to tell you this. I said, your life is greater than where you're at right now. I said, it's greater than this place that you're working. You just have to go after it. There's something special inside of you that needs to take place in order for you to go after that calling that you're doubtful about. And I tell you what, this girl teared up and she said, I really needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that today because there's some things that I'm thinking about doing that it's been troubled in my mind. And so it totally changed her whole trajectory. Within I think 3 months, she left that place. I don't think it was a bad move. There was no tension, I don't believe. But she started doing nails and she went into cosmetology and in this different area of her life that she was afraid to jump. And so what am I saying today is that your affirmations for yourself, and if you haven't downloaded my I am statements, it's totally free. Go to bit.ly/I am free downloads. And that link will be in the description down below. But your affirmations will actually help other people affirm themselves as well. Because as you feel good about yourself, you want to make others and help others feel good in the areas of their life that they're doubtful, right? And so when you feel the need to encourage somebody, I encourage you to do so, because there's countless stories in this world today where people have just walked up to somebody and said, you know what, I feel like I have to tell you this. And it's actually literally saved their life. Listen, my friend, suicide is a real thing. Mental illness is a real thing. These things that we battle with every single day, the things that you battle with, don't discard them as if they're not there. Don't create a facade for yourself that you feel like you're feeling sorry for yourself. If you have a problem, a medical mental issue, then that has to be resolved. And so when I go back to the word suicide, it's not only physical suicide. It's not only taking your life, like going and taking your life, but mental suicide is dying to those things and killing yourself from the dreams that you have in your mind and in your heart and in your soul. It's a spiritual suicide. And that's where the devil wants to take you. If you're not a believer, that's where bad karma wants to take you. That's where your old mindset wants to take you. But listen, you have got to get to the place where you are affirming yourself. And at some point, I believe that as you continue to affirm yourself and as you continue to start feeling good about yourself, this path that you're on, that you're seeking out to see what a real true God is, you're creating these altars with idols and stuff. I really believe by my faith that you are going to find the true living God, the one that created you, the one that saved you, the one that wants a huge victory in your life, a huge impact for others. I believe that you're going to find that God. And so telling somebody that they're doing a great job, or letting them know, hey, I think there's something better for you. Whatever that may look like, I believe that person is going to feel lighter at the end of the day. Because don't you feel lighter whenever you speak affirmations to yourself, or someone walks up to you and says, man, I dig those shoes, man. Those are some cool J's right there. It makes you feel good. Or man, did you just get a haircut? Like something different about you. You feel good about that. And it's as simple as just complimenting somebody on their dress wear, complimenting a girl on her high heels, right? As long as, if you're married and you're out there flirting, then there's a problem. But if you're affirming somebody, just saying, hey, you really look good today, I just wanted to point that out to you. There's nothing wrong with that, right? And so how do you feel when you get affirmed? How do you feel when you affirm someone else? It makes you feel good, right? So continue to do that. I know that you're doing that because you have your own life tips. And I encourage you, if you have a word inside of you, if you have a message inside of you that you want to get to the world, I encourage you today, my friend, hit that broadcast button on Periscope or on Facebook Live, or start a podcast, whatever that might look like. If you need help starting a podcast, reach out to me. All right. At identityofonecoaching@gmail.com. If you need help affirming yourself, reach out to me. check out my program. Let's get on a 30-minute coaching session, absolutely free, to see if this program isn't something that you've been looking for. All right. So either way, I'm going to continue to rock these tips. I love you guys. God bless you. Thank you for your support. Remember, if you have not been able to drop a review, drop me a review down below. Let me know how I'm doing so that we can continue to get this word out to the world. All right. So I will see you again for tip number 24. God bless. I want to thank you once again for tuning in to Your Life Tips with Coach Paul. If this podcast has brought value to your life, hit that subscribe button, my friend, and drop me a review if you haven't already. And just a reminder, you can catch my latest live tips on facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time every weekday morning. And if you or anyone needs help in any area that you have heard me touch on, I am here to serve you, my friend. Visit my website, setfreelife.net, to schedule a free call with me, Coach Paul. So, until we meet again, keep it moving and share some kindness with someone today. God bless.